Hello dosto, how are you all? I hope all are good. So today we are start basically AWS scenario based interview question and answer for your interview preparation. And yeah, this is the day 2. Day 1 is also completed. So if you don't watch that video, so watch it. And now let's get started. So our first question is basically first scenario is like your company is experiencing high traffic on its website during a promotion event loading to performance issue. So how do you handle this situation using AWS services? Get it? So your answer is like I would use first AWS auto scaling to automatically adjust the number of EC2 instances based on traffic demand, and additionally I would leverage Amazon CloudFront for content delivery and Amazon RDS for database scaling to ensure smooth performance during the event. Okay, so our next question is a critical production EC2 instance has become unresponsive, and how would you troubleshoot and resolve this issue? So as simple as that, your answer is first I would check the EC2 console for instance status and system logs. If necessary, I would use AWS Systems Manager to access the instance remotely for troubleshooting. If the issue persists, I would create an AMI Amazon machine image of the instance and launch a new one and attach the data volume for continuity. Okay, next scenario is your application stores sensitive customer data in Amazon S3. Okay, and how would you ensure the security and compliance of this data? So, I would enable server-side encryption for data at rest in Amazon S3 and use AWS Identity and Access Management IAM to control access permissions. And additionally, I would implement AWS Cloud Trail for auditing API calls and AWS config for continuous monitoring and compliance checks. Get it? So, our fourth question is like your company wants to implement a disaster recovery in short DR strategy for its AWS infrastructure. So how would you design and implement this DR plan? So I would create a multi-region architecture with data replication using AWS services like Amazon S3 cross-region replication and Amazon RDS multi-agent deployment. And I would also use AWS backup for automated backups and recovery point objectives. Okay, yeah, or recovery time objectives planning. Okay, basically in short RTOS. I think um okay, so our next question is like your team needs to deploy a highly available and fault tolerant web application on AWS. Describe the architecture and services you'd use. Okay, so our answer is I would design a multi-tier architecture using Amazon EC2 instances behind an elastic load balancer in short ELB for load balancing and fault tolerance. And I would use Amazon RDS for data management, Amazon Route 53 for DNS routing, and implement AWS CloudWatch for monitoring and scaling. Get it? So basically these are the 5 questions and answers, and yeah, in my next video I will make more videos on that topic. So yeah, if you like this video, then share it anywhere where you want and subscribe my channel. So yeah, till then, bye bye dosto.